Okay, so because we have the issue with Maggie even doing it, if we get her to do it correctly, without cocking her head, just for the inch that we need, getting her to remain in that position for 10 seconds is kind of hard. Normally what I would do is I would have them licking at the treat for 10 seconds and then finally give the treat. With Bodhi, I just keep giving him treats. I put a bunch of the tiny ones in my hand and he licks. I give him another one, licks. I give him another one. Like a fist, you know?
Another thing I had a question with, if all she can go is 1 inch to the left and 1 inch to the right, what's the difference between the treat to shoulder and the treat to hip?
And that's what I wanted to see, because that's why I wanted to have you do a treat to hip one, because it looked very different to me. Do a treat to hip one in my direction. To me, the way it looks different is that she's turning from her upper back as opposed to turning from just her neck. But you've got to hold the treat correctly to do that.
Yeah.
And it seems that you are. Like, you're like, come all the way over here, and so she's going like that. It's still only an inch, but it's an inch.
From a different muscle. So here's a treat to shoulder.
And then do the one to hip. Well, she moved that one, so it doesn't count. We have to do the one to hip again. I put her legs back under her, so because they're not correct. Yeah, all of these exercises, if their legs aren't right under them. Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like to me. I will ask her, but it looked to me like, yeah, she went the same amount of distance, but with a different muscle.
Yeah.
I pressed record again because we're going to do the treats to chest, K9, for Maggie Shine, who is still not standing correctly. Is she?
Yeah, she is.
Okay, this is a weird angle then. But I just saw her do exactly what she's supposed to do. Yeah.
So this looks like it's going to be fairly easy for her.
I think she could go even further because she was looking for it and she went further down.
Yeah, I noticed she was about to cock her head, which is why I stopped.
Gotcha.
She broke it.
But she's still trying.
Yeah.
So it means enough to her. So that's good. That's how we get her to stay 10 seconds. You give her like one after 4 seconds and another one after the 6 seconds, and hopefully you give the least amount possible. If she's willing to work for it, that's what we want. But definitely, if there's a day where you have to give either Fred or Maggie a ton of treats to get them to do their exercises, let us know, because it will be incorporated into like how we are managing their IBD. Like, I won't be like, oh my God, today Maggie didn't eat dinner, and she must be having another episode, because you'll have called me and said I had to give Maggie 2 cups of treats today to get her to do her exercises. Yeah, we don't want to lean back. Now her back is humping right there. Kara, is that okay? Like, she's definitely rounding out her back, Dr. Waldman. Tell me what you think about that.